go ahead and start a new game. Let's just play it on normal. No reason to go too crazy. Of course, keep all this kind of subtitles on. Who wouldn't want this kind of subtitles on? Halcyon.
Boomers.
Why stay Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits in the stars? I think he's about to say it.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your
April
productivity
11th.
with
Yeah, I can read
guaranteed
too.
full employment. With only a minor
Not
term of
special.
service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
It's 23:20.
Fucking drifting. I lost in Tokyo. What's the day now?
Yeah.
72 years later.
Genius scientist, but sometimes you just need to match that motherfucking button right.
He's trying to like save hundreds of thousands of people. He doesn't have time to like fix a door.
Plus the dude's wanted. But that's probably a mix-up, right?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Distasteful. Alright.
Let's make our character. Alright, let's see. Okay, dexterous. Let's get our melee weapon attack speed. That doesn't really matter. Reload speed, I guess, is okay.
Reload speed's nice.
Persuade, long guns, and hack. Wow, intelligence is an amazing skill.
Oh, your test scores were better than mine. Almost.
Almost. What
Yeah.
a bitch. Can't go any higher than very high. There's no like perfect.
Alright, so if your test scores are better, what happens if they're really bad?
You're a few stars short of a constellation.
Wow.
I'm gonna start using that.
You've got a once-in-a-generation mind. That's all right, friend. I'll be the brains for both of us.
Ooh, perception gives you extra damage to headshots and weak spots. Yeah, let's
Really?
raise that.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I mean, that's like even better, right? I mean, I might. That's just my reload speed. I mean, this is just actually damage.
Nothing gets past you. You would have made a formidable constable.
All right, companion ability, reputation, health regen, not bad.
What about a constable build?
Constable build?
I
What
mean,
would
he said
you
it.
do?
Be a good
I
constable.
guess he said it. I think I'm just gonna go with my mind scores being really high
Oh,
because
so this is a mine build.
freaking. Well, hopefully I won't be killing that much to begin with, but when I do kill, I want to kill hard. All right, next. All right, well we need fucking tag range.
We'll put those
obviously.
marksmanship scores to good use.
Yeah.
You said
Dialogue's
dialogue.
really important, and stealth is really important.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna start with stealth. Actually, I think I won't start with ranged. I think I'll go with dialogue and stealth in the beginning.
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Poser.
Persuade.
Persuade. there
At
you go.
least you know the value
cashiers
of money.
suck, though. I mean, they don't really suck. I mean, I've been a cashier.
Cashier subgrade non-super. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. What was I before? I think I didn't really care. I think I just chose this one.
I chose scientist because it fit the backstory I was doing.
Let's see what's this thing. No transactions finished without a smile. I live for the ka-chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard I intend on carrying to the frontier. Well, wait, let's see. I might sound like you. Let me see. Do I pick a female or a male?
I mean, Kane, if you saw this guy in a cashier thing, what do you think his name would be? Perfect.
Summary. My long guns are
Big in the
amazing.
mind, cashier
Trade,
aptitude.
hack, lockpick, my medicals, nice.
Really good in the mind areas, yeah. He's looking like a Trent. Alright.
Start the game. Do you know how long it's been?
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
With a busted engine?
Oh, yeah.
He's lucky he even skipped at all.
Nah, I was expecting to skip fall. Terror 2. Orbiting the laboratory, the Halcyon system.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Hip drive.
Shit.
Well, thank goodness he got back to his laboratory.
Yeah. Plot armor.
Do I want to skip this? No. How's his Magnum supposed to see the gameplay if he doesn't watch all the cutscenes?
There you are, wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally,
71.25
reviving someone
years.
after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask,
He's
but
welding me in
I
here.
must have your help securing
Yeah, you
more
gotta
if we're
live.
to save the
But
rest of your
how,
fellow
upon
colonists.
landing, am I supposed to open
I'd see
to
it
get
done
out?
myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is
That was a much younger
inoperative, but
version of him.
I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out.
He's kept his hair
It'll
pretty
be-
well.
Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Later. Oh, the button didn't work again. This kid needs better buttons. For a moment there with this new setup, because it's a lot closer than it was, I felt like I was falling for a second. You know, that feeling you get like deep down in your gut.
Right.
Well,
Chairman
remember the hope.
Rockwell. What a freaking pompous,
Wait,
right?
so this here is from the Halcyon Observer, the 60th anniversary of the disappearance. And it specifically says he's giving a toast to remember the Hope. But I'm pretty sure if you start asking people about it, they're like, the Hope? Oh, that's just a legend. That's a myth.
Can you hear me?
Well, it's from the
Is this
Halcyon
thing working?
Observatory, which means these
There
people
you
aren't
are.
from the
Now,
system.
where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His
Right.
name is Hawthorne,
Yeah, I think the
and he
chairman
should
is
be
here,
waiting
though.
for
He
you
gave
at the
toast.
landing site.
Oh, I haven't beaten
He's
the
to
game.
be
I'm not
your
positive. I haven't,
chauffeur,
like,
so to speak. Not to worry.
done too
I
very
told
much.
you he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm
Call
sure.
me gay, bro.
I've also
Nothing
outfitted you
against
with
it,
a
but I'm-
simple wireless
I don't think
monitor,
Trent
so
goes
I
for
can
that.
He said
track your
dashing.
progress. I'll check in with
Not,
you as
please
soon
fuck him.
as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Yeah, you ever wonder what it's like to enter an atmosphere at 90 degrees?
Oh yeah, the whole welding thing earlier? He didn't weld the thing that keeps the door shut. He was welding in the frickin' the tears in the hull, because, you know, it was been
Oh,
neglected
yeah,
for
just
70
open it right
years.
there, no problem. Whew.
Fresh air.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name?
Oh, shit.
Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Oh, dude.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to
Move.
go.
You're moving
Jump.
really close. Oh.
Whoa, I jumped. Get some height.
No slide.
No slide.
Sprat.
Sprat. You know, I just space rat.
Oh, I thought it was more like.
Jumping
Yeah,
sort of floating.
I guess it is space rat.
It's space rat. Yeah, I talked to someone on Groundbreaker about it.
And that's the first thing they saw and was like, yo, it's a space rat. A sprat.
No food in there. Got some adreno.
This dude doesn't have any legs.
How come I can't take his helmet? Okay, so he doesn't have legs. It's a lot of blood.
Oh, that's blood? I thought that was a tarp. No, yeah, that's blood. Okay.
It's supposed to be blood. I'm not saying it is.
Uh-oh. I think we
What's
found
uh-oh?
the leg eaters.
The awareness meter tells you if they're unaware, suspicious, investigating, or alert.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Ape Escape 3 had it first, but
I think Metal Gear Solid.
I think Clue had it first.
Clue?
Clue, yeah. The detection thing, yeah. You remember that?
No.
Okay.
Easy now. You've been
I was
frozen
already
for a
jumping
while.
so much.
Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Why did he...
How
why
did he know?
Yeah, how did he join in that right as you were doing that?
Is he checking my, Well, I have health regen at 2. Why would I heal?
Hey,
You only don't have a
come here.
health regen whenever
tried the
your thing's
best now.
negative.
Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, la, that
Man.
stings.
Oh, la. Well, I mean, I can patch him up.
Looks like the
You
bleeding
didn't even ask
stopped.
who he was, you were just
I
like,
owe
yeah,
you
let me
one.
patch you up.
No, I'm a
Hope
fucking
you don't mind me
cashier,
omitting
dude. I
this
see
little
someone in
exchange
trouble, I'm
for
gonna
my
help
report.
them.
Spacer's
Okay.
choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Yeah, how do you feel about corporate policies?
What happened to you?
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a
Jeez.
marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired.
Told you, every guy's an
right
idiot.
through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
A little harsh. I'm just gonna ask about the Marauders.
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
Are they
Some
actually
hull had
gibbering, or
grounded
is
their
it just
spacecraft
because
out
they
in the
don't
open.
work for a
That's a
corporation?
real good
that
way
they
to
just
attract
assume that they're
marauders. See
less
those
than
canisters
human?
by
There's
the
a lot of
entrance?
propaganda going around.
Marauders come
Shannon.
sniffing around
You
in
gotta,
here. And I
you
can
got
take
to,
'em all.
Single shot, not bad, not bad. I'll persuade.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Here,
I
you
course
can
I know a
have
way
my
around
saber
the
There's no
gun.
way you could have failed
You have
that.
no
Bats,
reason to
ethanol.
think I have a way around
All
a gun.
Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to
Yeah, what
malfunction.
if you were like horrible in every stat and he's like, yeah, all right. That just
Well, I mean-
proves that this guy does not know what he's talking about.
I told you, he's an idiot. His name is Guard Pelham.
Who names their kid
I'm
Guard? Jeez. Get out of here, man.
Okay, R2 to attack. Is there anything here? What is that?
That
Some
would,
kind of like foam?
looks like someone just squished up their pancakes.
Alright.
Damn it, my ears! Oh,
Shut the hell up, dude.
oh, what just happened?
Oh, you
Can
sprat.
you hear me?
What are you
in the
doing?
hell?
I thought 31 XP is wrong, dude.
So what? Not everything's about XP. Friggin' murder hobo.
Missed.
Quit shooting the sprats.
Ah. Press R1 to slow down time. Standing still does it slowly, and moving does it quicker.
You're gonna suffer!
Alright.
Boom.
Take everything.
Take it all.
Double click. My lock spell's already 25. Take nothing. Telescoping staff.
Would you just
Mag
pry that
fix.
open with your hands?
No, I definitely did it with my expert fingers. Please. Make me sound like some kind of Mongol. Got another weapon? Alright, well, it doesn't, See, weapon management. I have 4 weapons equipped. I can inspect weapons, compare them, flag them, manage them as normal.
Well, that's already a diamond? Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. What does that mean? It just means
That the
that they're worth more, right?
the conditions, like, friggin'... Like, what would be, like, 5% done on that is probably, like, 9% on that
I'll
one.
use it for
I
now.
don't know what it means,
Yeah, nothing
mate.
better to
How
do.
about you go to the
Armor
codex and look at what it means?
I'm pretty sure it just means that it's worth more and has better thing, like you said. This is diamond as well.
Are you kidding me?
One-handed melee is +5. Well, I guess I'll help with this. Do I have to have my other hand up? Oh, that's odd. I guess you're ready.
Why couldn't you have the saber in your left hand and the gun in this hand? Like a normal person.
Like a normal
But no,
person.
no game ever wants to do that.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Cut his neck, but his knees popped off? Again? Oh.
Can I block? Yeah, I can. Straight blows? Is that what we're doing here? Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Let me go back to the gun.
You just gotta stop them before they get to you. What happened to the whole sneaky sniper thing?
I don't have a sniper.
Doesn't mean you still can't sneak with the pistol.
Hey! Get over here before you
Don't
get
do it.
yourself killed.
Don't, nah, go ahead and do it.
Private Kimball? You were president in the last game they made.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Oh man, I did find one of your teammates.
Really?
Oh.
How is he? Still a moron.
I think
Of course I am.
didn't even talk
I'm a
about him.
superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it?
Sure.
Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just,
Alright.
you know, need a couple of wink.
Catch your breath.
Wow.
Do Spacer's Choice.
Definitely
guards,
gotta
back down from
intimidate.
the you want me to intimidate?
Yeah,
I
man.
guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm only a cashier.
Oh, so you're gonna lie?
I bet you could use these marauders. No, man, I give them promises. Alright.
Well,
Gonna persuade.
sometimes.
Okay.
Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. You know what?
That's right. Let's fucking do it. Where the bad guys at? Oh. Hey, hey. Missed again. Wow, I suck.
Should we just finesse that guy? Just roll him up?
Yeah, like dodged.
I just earned a fine bonus.
You just earned a bonus? Nigga, I earned a bonus. Canid.
Meat.
Very odd. Very
Alright.
odd looking. Edgewater.
Okay, well, I guess you don't need glasses then.
I do not need glasses. My perception is very high.
This is gonna take a lot of paper.
Okay, I was hoping for like some money or something.
You can't just look at the ground and say money and hope it pops up.
Please be
Hey,
informed
gun
that this
comes out all the
vessel
time for no
contains
reason.
no valuable plunder.
Yeah, right. I'm fucking go check.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Yeah, I'm not a marauder. Meanie. What's this? A light assault rifle.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
An
Please be
astrogator?
informed that I
Yeah,
am
it's like an
authorized to
alligator,
use
but in
violent
space.
retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated
funny.
equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlock.
It's very odd if her eyes
Preparing
open.
to reject all boarding parties in 5.
Yeah, she's more of a
3,
half-lidded,
2, 1.
kind of smug.
We're on the
You
ground.
are still here.
There you go.
My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Oh, that fucking sucks. That's a horrible thing to be programmed. Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
I should probably be honest, right? Hawthorne's
I
dead,
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
No
I am
problem.
programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I get it,
She's-
but
she's-
could my
she's-
first order of
she's
business
gotta-
for you be to call me Trent?
She's got to be drawing you the loophole.
Ouch, I accidentally just scraped my thumb across this
Well, maybe you
cushion.
shouldn't.
Now my cut reopened.
You shouldn't do
Okay.
that.
Well done,
I'll do it.
Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Of course I am.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our
Makes
main
sense.
drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to
Why?
make an emergency landing.
Oh, okay.
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Might as well use the
Astutely
skill.
observed.
Yeah,
However,
'cause you get-
Ain't
the
gonna find a power
probability of
regulator around
locating a
here.
power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
It's probably
This
the easiest game to
cartridge
get a ship in
identifies
ever.
you, Alex Hawthorne,
I mean,
as
it's
the
really hard to get
registered
one in
proprietor
New
and
Vegas
captain
because
of
they
the
don't
Unreliable.
exist. And the only ones you
Do you
do find,
understand?
you have to launch or explode.
Knock it off, Captain.
Not
It is
talking about the
difficult for
alien
me to
spaceships
do
either.
so. I
Those are
am
already crashed.
programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all.
What can I do?
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator.
Why can't my
Try
first
to
order
stay
of
alive
business
this
be
time.
refer to Calix Captain Hawthorne
Talk to her again.
as...
What can I do for you?
I guess if she's
Okay.
fucking captain, that's fine. Oh, level up. Been promoted. Gain enough experience to go up a level. That's usually what it means. Skill improvements. Jesus Christ, that's one ugly looking broad.
It says auntie, but she's really great aunt.
Put a skill point in a core skill to increase everything until a skill is 50. After that, individually, until it's 100. Okay. Well, I guess, should split it. I've unlocked location hit effects or tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different parts during tactical time dilation can maim or cripple those body parts. I've unlocked dialogue combat skills. They become debilitated. So, like,
Yeah,
humans have
humans
a
will
20%
cower.
chance to cower in fear for 3 seconds after the first time I hit them. Automechanicals, there's a 15% chance automechanicals slowly attack other enemies for 10 seconds. 20% creatures will become terrified and flee for 10 seconds after I kill one.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, I also got a perk as well. Selecting perks. On this screen I can choose which perks to buy with my perk points. Every 2 levels you get a perk. 5 new perks makes the next tier available. Well, let's go ahead and base armor rating, extra ammo, carry a lot more. TTD recharge. Extra XP from companions. Lower prices.
Vendor prices, perhaps?
I think I'm gonna pick up the walking speed.
Actually,
first.
When a customer is in need, you briskly, get to them.
I want to do the running first.
Oh,
actually.
okay, so more like Diner Dash.
Because that's active. Yeah, that's Diner Dash. There you go.
So if you sprint now, what's it like? Oh, jeez. You are literally a cheetah. You anamorph into
Hey, what's
a
up?
cheetah.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
It is now.
Because you sure walked in it like... And if this ship is yours, well, mister,
Oh
you
my
owe
God.
Spacer's
Do I even
Choice a
have
hefty
any
fine.
money yet?
Afraid we gotta dock your
It says
pay.
dock your pay from Spacer's Choice. She assumes you're an employee. Well,
Oh, jeez, I don't have a job. Or
you could.
You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. Do you take down payments in wanton violence? That's awesome.
Oh, my God. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
that's right.
I had no idea we had an inspector coming.
Constable
If you'd like
Reyes?
to speak with my manager, I
Oh.
report to Constable
Yeah,
Reyes
she's
in
the
Edgewater.
employee that's like, yo,
Edgewater's
please
not
report
too
me to
far.
my manager.
Just follow the road east of here.
She's a complete
Over. Now, if you'll
friggin'.
excuse me. I need to inspect the...
She's whipped by the system.
Alright, you take care. Oh, you said east?
And by take care, I mean by the time I get back to my ship,
well,
I want you
this
gone.
is due east. I feel like
You get.
you can go that way.
That's how you get out of this little.
Yeah, but you could also just go that way, couldn't you?
That's. Ooh.
I'll try this way. I'll go this way. What the hell's that?
That's another part of a craft.
Primal Hunter?
Uh-oh.
Are they like pretty tough? Let's see. He's got 161 health and 6 armor. Well, how much damage do I do
Weak
with this
primal. Okay, I didn't read that.
I do 36. He's only be taking 30 damage for every hit, if I'm in the correct range. Weak primal that throws rocks, but can cause high amounts of damage if I ignore him. Easily spooked. Do not approach from behind. I think I should try it.
I accidentally walked over one while it was sleeping. And I didn't. I was like, well, that was weird. What kind of rock is this? And I was like,
Well,
oh
how many are
my
there, actually?
goodness. This is a creature.
1 there, 2 there.
And I could, yeah.
But primal behemoth?
Oh my.
622 health? Okay, I'll come back some other time, I guess. Go this way.
Hey, you know where they are. They're right by your ship.
This is more of a wall.
Yeah, who built a wall?
Who?
Huh?
Blinds them?
Or, just dislocate their brain out their bullet holes. Whoa, whoa, I didn't realize we had a freaking...
Die!
Okay.
That was pretty good. Heavy ammo. This uses light ammo, right? Light pistol.
I mean, look at it. That could use heavy, right? What is that?
This thing?
Oh,
it's
it's
a primal.
Oh, okay.
So they took one down. I just took them down. So they
Ergo?
took that down. I took this down. Ergo, I should be able to take a primal down. But by laws of paper, rock, scissors, I have no chance against a primal.
Which logic would you like to employ?
Paper, rock, scissors.
I mean, if you use sword logic, if they took... Well, I mean, that's just regular logic. Never mind. Haha.
I almost slid off that rock. I hear something. It might just be me.
I'm pretty sure it was the primal that's been trailing you this whole time. Haha, made you look. Get wrecked. Got him. There's another.
It's more marauders. Although this is going backwards. Stuff that I don't have. Hey, buddy.
Ow. Freaking cut your hair.
Oh, so the third.
They travel in threes.
Now, do they just like know I'm here, or?
Yeah, that you have a.
Is it like a? Oh, they didn't see me thing, so they don't exactly know. where I
You
am?
have a little red triangle above you.
Oh, I had that as well, huh?
Yeah. It works both ways as well. Except they're really freaked out because instead of
Oh, they just
like
killed
resident,
some residents?
you have Trent above you, and they're like, "Oh crap, it's a named enemy.
Oh.
That means he must be bad."
Okay. Well, then will they get like a loading screen and a respawn option or
Yeah,
something?
and then they're going to try to stay away from you. It's the multiverse theory.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What is a fall
I mean, that happens for every single game ever, right?
I mean, I have no idea. This is the only game I've ever played. What's going on here? Lots of dead people.
Look at all this prime real estate.
This is Bloodborne. Spooky.
It's not Bloodborne. There's not 50 graves on top of each other.
No, that's true.
Hey, where'd you go?
Steal the shovel? I can't help myself.
Where'd you come from? From space.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Well, I've already
please,
been
Marauders got
plenty
nothing.
ambled.
My pod crashed back in the hills. How do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town.
Sure he's not
Avail
talking about the
yourself of
primals?
Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
And low prices. Nice to meet you,
Trent.
Max. Hawthorne. But I'm Trent.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas.
Good.
Junior in humor for the town of
In humor.
Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Alright, so I'm looking to make some money. Places falling to pieces. Money.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made,
Perhaps.
as long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money.
Oh yeah, I
Money
didn't do
means
this quest.
paperwork.
You gotta
Paperwork
rent
means
grave
signatures.
sites.
Some of
That's
our
why I didn't do
families
the
become a
quest.
mite
Because I was like,
delinquent
I'm not
and
gonna
painted.
collect money from people who need to rent grave sites.
I have to do it.
So I was like, nah, I don't need it. What's
No, I
better,
don't care what-
moral standing or money? And I chose moral standing. Where should we?
Zoom. Transition to edge.